Day one felt good, man. We had a lot of conditioning. We got used to playing with each other conditioning, so it was all fun.
When you look around the floor, what kind of talent do you feel is out there?
We're very talented. Like, the sky's the limit for us, I think. I think we're coming together as a group. Everybody's competing from day one, and that's what you want to. I mean, that's what you want from players, to see them day one competing and just come together as a team and pushing themselves and each other.
In the Players Association article, right, you say you get more love in New York basically than you ever got in Chicago. I felt that. Well, can you?
I didn't say ever. I said in Chicago. Yeah.
Can you kind of explain what you meant by that?
In Chicago, I think they just got used to seeing me ever since I was in grammar school. The year that, or the 6-7 months I spent at Memphis, I know it was short, and I came right back to Chicago. So, and they saw me when I was in my prime. I think I could still reach that prime, but I think they just got used to me, and there's no knock against them. I can't get mad at them or hold a grudge against them. All I could do is just work on my game and hope that they continue to look.
Carmelo was saying he likes the look in your eyes. Is that a hunger look that you have? Is that?
I hope so, man. You see it? I
don't know.
You know what I mean? No, but Melo, my job, like I said, is to come here and help him win. This is his team. In practice, to push him, be on him when I see that he's being lazy or something like that, and it's vice versa. He's going to be on me when he needs to push me. So it's no bad blood. I'm just here to help him win.
How bad is the memory from last year's first day of training camp when that break?
My eye?
Yeah.
You said what about it?
How bad was that memory, and did you think about it today?
No, I haven't even thought about it, bro. Coming here, it was just making sure that my body was good, had a nice warm-up, worked out a little bit before practice. I don't know, feeling like a rookie again a little bit, just putting in all the work. And all of it got to pay off one day. I don't know when, though.
Hornacek wants to run.
You've had so much surgery and everything.
Yeah.
Carmelo had surgery 2 years ago. What should this year be like for him versus last year, getting the repetitions now and everything?
It should just be easy. With the way that I play and how teams guard me, they usually put two people on me. The big job is to not let me get all the way to the rim, and the guard job is to go over the screen or under, but just to contain me. And with people guarding me like that, usually the big, you see Powell in Chicago had a lot of shots, made 12 to 14 points off of just mid-range shots, and this team has a lot more shooting, so he should have a lot more open shots, knockdown shots, and he's a knockdown shooter. So my job is to make the game easier for him.
Coach wants to run. How much do you want to run with this ball club?
I want to run a lot, but at the same time, you think about playoffs, you think about how the game is going to slow down. It's only one team a few teams that can play that up-tempo type of game during the playoffs, and Golden State is one of them teams. And our job is to find a way to slow the ball down. You think about playoffs, it's a slower game a little bit, and make sure that we be efficient and make sure that we execute the plays.
Why was it important for you to go to Puerto Rico with Carmelo and be involved in that?
It was just all about breaking the ice with him. Like, I didn't want to break the ice with him here at training camp, and there's nothing wrong with meeting him here to break the ice, but going to Puerto Rico, being a part of his foundation, just seeing who he is as a person. He brought his wife, brought his family, and just meeting people, greeting people, and networking along the way. But I just wanted to meet him before we got here, for sure.
What did you guys do? Did you do some charity events too, or just basketball?
Basketball. He had everything set up over there. Basketball. It's on a resort, so I spent most of my time on the resort. I went to the functions here and there, but most of the time I was by the beach, and he didn't complain at all. He just wanted me there, so that was pretty cool.
Derrick, when you say this is Carmelo's team, is that at all a relief to you? Kind of take, you've always had that on your shoulders to be the only guy or the guy in Chicago that look to for that pressure.
Right now, to tell you the truth, I'm not even worried about that as far as who team it is or whatever. Like, he's been here the longest. He's went through a lot of things here, experienced a lot, so this is his team. Me and Joe, I can only speak off me and Joakim. Like, we're coming here, we're battle tested. Our job is to make his job as easy as possible, and that means if it's sacrificing, we're sacrificing. If it's whatever he wants us to do, we're going to do it, bro. We don't want no problems. We just want to win.
You're an extension of Jeff's, obviously offense stuff. What's that building process going to be like with you and him, and how he wants to
with Coach Horn?
Yeah.
It's been easy. He's been on me. with pushing the ball, making sure that I'm coming in here working. But I don't think he has to be on me like that about working. I'm a gym rat, so he's just making sure this is first group that he had here, and he's just making sure everybody's focused and everybody's putting themselves or dedicating themselves to the way that he wants to play in his system.
To have the chance to bring this franchise back after all it's gone through,
Yeah.
Does that energize you? Does that motivate you?
I mean, just coming here, just getting traded here, it motivated me, it pushed me, it gave me energy. And, of course, when you think about New York, you think about some of the older teams that they had, but we're just trying to rejuvenate the city, bring that excitement back, and hopefully people start coming. And I mean, they come to the games already, but we're trying to bring that excitement back.
You talk about staying focused. How do you stay focused with knowing everything that's coming up, like next week as far as the quarterback?
Like I said, I mean, that should be easy, and I'm not saying that because I know how sensitive the topic is and the subject is that I'm in the space I'm in right now is that I'm only focused on basketball, and my son. So those are the only two things that I'm worried about, and all the other stuff. I have a great team that's handling that, and I don't have to worry about it. And that's that's why I feel so special and so blessed about the team that I have.
Derrick, how did that first day of training camp last year?
Last year?
Yeah.
A lot, man. Like coming back, I had double vision. Like I couldn't see, but you still have people criticizing my game and critiquing my game, and I wasn't 100%. It wasn't even 80%, but I didn't want to lose my conditioning, and I was just out there playing, and I love playing, so I was just out there just competing. But along the way, people found a way to still critique my game, but if anything, it made me a lot better, and I think I finished the second half of the season pretty well.
When you say you feel like a rookie again,
Yeah.
Is that because of the change? Is that because of the way your body feels? I mean, where do you
Just a change, learn a new system, learn a new city, learning teammates, like the personnel of the team, where Melo like to get the ball. Not even Melo, but the last guy that's coming off the bench, knowing what he's good at and what his weaknesses are, just trying to learn everybody. I'm the point guard, so while I'm out there, I got to figure these things out right away. So when we're playing in the games, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just reacting.
Derrick, we just saw you make quite a few threes back there, back to back without missing.
Yeah.
How confident are you in your ability to knock down that shot consistently?
I mean, that's going to be part of my job next year, where you got so many players that could, you got Melo and KP that could have the ball in the isolation type of situation. And the rest of the people's job is when they have the ball, be able to knock down the shot when it's swung to you. So me standing in the gym, shooting these shots, I'm thinking about all the things that's going to happen in the game, where Melo's going to have a double team, he's going to be a swing, and I got to make him pay.
Is that something you put a lot of work in the offseason?
Oh, yeah, you see me just shooting now, man. You mean, it got to pay off, man. I put a lot of work into my craft, man, so it's not a timetable on it. All I know is that my confidence is still high, and I'm putting all the work in that's necessary.
I'm sorry, I think you probably statistically passed the ball now more than anybody last year. Part of that has to do with just how much you guys will be able to pick and roll.
Yeah.
What sort of similarity, if any, do you see between the role that you all played and the kind of cohesion you guys had versus what you'll have with KP in terms of positioning, in terms of the pick and roll?
It should be a lot more. With KP, how young he is. I'm going to make him run. He's probably 18 or something like that. Man. He's young, man. Yeah, he's 21. But, yeah, man, KP, he's going to have to run, man. I'm going to always find a way to get him the ball. I'm not selfish at all. One of the reasons why I love the position I'm in, because it allows me to be the point guard, in which I am. With the Bulls, I had to learn how to score the ball in crazy ways because I had to adapt to the league. But coming here, I have so many options. And KP, he could pop, he could post, he could pass, he's skilled. He's very talented. So you could play, I could play with him in many ways. And then you think about Melo on the other side of the court, where we could run pick and roll, 1-3 pick and roll, 3-1 pick and roll, give it to him in the post, cut off. It's so many options just with them two players that it's kind of scary when we get everything clicking, but it takes hard work and dedication coming in here every day and making sure that we're working our butt off. that's a question you probably got to ask him. But for me, like I said, my job is to make his job easy. Like, I'm not coming in with a ego problem, or I'm not coming in chasing those stats or anything like that. I don't care about my stats. I don't look at them after games. My job, as long as we win, I can sleep easy at night. So that's the only thing that I'm worried about, just coming here, winning, and letting the city feel it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.